Hello, guys. My name is Ishan Manchanda. I'm a marketing consultant and a mentor at Udacity. I welcome you all to my video series Quarantine and Upskill. This is today the 14th lecture where I will be discussing about how you can build a personal brand. That is how you can become thought leaders. Now, I'm very sure everyone watching this video already has a hint in their mind that this thing can be achieved. You can become a personal brand or become a thought leader by utilizing or exploiting the social media platform. So, there is no secret in that. However, there's a secret behind the kind of consistency or strategy that you can follow, which I'm going to talk about. There's a secret in terms of how you produce content for a particular social media platform. That is what we're going to be talking about today. So before I begin of how we can utilize the different social media platforms and what are the benefits that we can ripe out of each platform, to begin with, there is one thing that I want to tell you, which is why do we need to become personal brands? Why do we need to become thought leaders in the market in our industry? The reason is because as I have been repeating again and again on my LinkedIn posts, on different videos that I've been doing, that the world is changing very, very rapidly. Now, obviously, even in today's time, if you see there's such an economic, we are moving towards what people are calling as a recession. I hope there's no recession, but definitely we're going to be losing jobs. A lot is going to change. Technology has always, for a very long time, has been overpowering. So in that case, also we will, as I had mentioned, need to keep upskilling ourselves. We will need to keep increasing our knowledge, and we will need to keep making ourselves better. Now, when you do this, and if you keep it within yourself, it's of no use. You need to be able to tell the audience, tell the public, tell the world what you're capable of, what you learn. You should be sharing knowledge with others. You should be sharing your experiences with others. And that is how you, if you do it regularly, if you share your experiences, share your knowledge with people out there, if you share what you believe, what you think, people will start trusting you. You will build a sense of credibility in the market, which will help you not just in your job, not just in your business, and not just in your freelancing work, but overall in life. When you meet people, when you go to events, when you go to certain parties, people might start recognizing you. They will respect you for the knowledge that you have. They will respect you for the thoughts and opinions that you have on different aspects of the world. So this is very important. Personal brand is not just about having a special talent of, maybe say singing or dancing. Not just those people don't. They're not the only ones who do it. LinkedIn might be the one where professionals have always taken advantage of such a platform, but even other platforms can be used by working professional and business owners in order to create a brand out of their own personal self and utilize it for their business, for their work life, in their career to grow. So let me begin with the first platform that I'm going to be discussing, and that is obviously LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn, we all are very much aware of what LinkedIn is, what kind of people are there on LinkedIn, what kind of content is circulated or published by people on LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn is a professional social media platform. It's all about, work. It's all about industries, businesses, technologies, economic, finance, very similar to what I said yesterday. In the last video, I mentioned about the drivers of the world. That is something that is mostly, majorly talked about on LinkedIn. Now, you can utilize LinkedIn to become a thought leader. By thought leader, I mean your thoughts can help you become a leader. You can enable people, you can enable thoughts inside the minds of the people, help them believe in something, influence them. That's where the term influencer comes from. And you can utilize this to build a big community. Now, if you're a working professional, you're not a business owner, not doing a freelancing work, you're just a working professional focusing on your job life and you want to grow, even then, this is very important. A lot of people have already done it. A lot of people you will find on LinkedIn, influencers with 30,000, 50,000, 1 lakh followers, who have in the past 2 years just consistently utilized LinkedIn and have reached greater heights at a very young age and also in very quick duration. And this is all because of what their profile looks like on LinkedIn. And it's not just the workex or the certifications or recommendations that I'm talking about. Majorly, I'm talking about the posts. Majorly, I'm talking about the number of followers. Majorly, I'm talking about the number of people who actually believe in you or who have faith in you. This is what works in the market. If you have like 30, 40,000 followers and regularly pushing good content, sensible content about your industry, if you're a working professional, recruiters will see you. Recruiters will catch hold of your profile and you will see a growth in your career life. Now, when it comes to LinkedIn, you make use of just simple text posts. This is a strategy that I've also been following. It's about frequency. Try and post every day. Now, what to post? As I mentioned, focus on two things. One is what is happening in the environment, what is happening around the world in terms of the drivers of the world: finance, technology, businesses, environmental issues, and social issues. What is happening? What is the current scenario like? Use that. Try and match it with your industry that you're working in or your business, whichever industry your business is in. Try and match that and create content out of that. The second you can focus on is your personal experiences. You utilize your personal experiences and match it with the current scenarios, or just use your personal experiences, talk about maybe the learnings that you got from those experiences. You can use this works on LinkedIn very well. Now, for example, for a client that I had, they were into in ceramics, in the ceramics industry. The current environment for creating content on LinkedIn, we saw the current environment as coronavirus, quarantine life, work from home, and then obviously there is tiles. So what we did is, then there are tiles and floorings for the houses. So what we did is, and we have LinkedIn as a platform. Now there are three things. Now LinkedIn has professionals. The current environment that people are in is a lockdown stage. Coronavirus is there, work from home is happening, and then you have your ceramics industry. Right now, if I have to combine all this, I combined all this and created a content strategy for LinkedIn for this client. And this worked. This worked for this client in terms of the kind of content that we created was linked to, your study spaces, your workspaces inside your home, how you should take care of the tiles and the colors of the tiles and how they impact the environment of the rooms. Okay, what is your decide upon your work from home place quite wisely, because the lockdown is going to be a little long. You cannot just sit on your bed every day as the lockdown continues. So find a good working space, and then just a few tips about how the space should look like, related to the industry, related to the current scenarios, and related to the target audience. These are the three things that you need to ensure. Now, so this is about LinkedIn. It's about frequency. Please do not forget, it is about frequency. If you're doing it every day, you will see a very big change in the coming 6 months. You will see your profile being flooded with the request invitations. You will start getting calls from recruiters if you're working. If you're a business, you will start generating leads. Your funnel will not, in a future run, in the longer run, your funnel will always be filled with leads if you are or clients, if you are a business or a freelancer. And if you're a working professional, you will a lot of recruiters will be eyeing your profile and trying to acquire you as a resource in their own company. So this is about LinkedIn. Let's move on very quickly to YouTube. This is another platform, widely used, mature platform. A lot of organic growth is still possible from YouTube. Similarly with LinkedIn, you don't have to invest anything. That's how you build personal brands. So YouTube is again same. It's about frequency. Just publish videos almost frequently. Like if you're doing once a week, make sure you're doing once a week for the next 12 months that you have. All 4 weeks in a month, all 12 months, you're publishing one video. Try and achieve that. The content, again, it's the same. If I talk about YouTube, it's video content, so a lot of expressions come into play. A lot of delivery also matters. The content that you're showing on the video also matters. But again, what is more important is frequency. Make sure you're frequently publishing videos. Have a calendar made, not just for YouTube, also for LinkedIn and for other platform as well. Just make a calendar, plan out the theme for each day that you want to publish the video or publish an article. Think about the theme, and then one by one start creating the content pieces and start shooting the videos. If or and then you should be prepared well in advance, like at least 1 week in advance. All the content should be prepared. Now, coming to YouTube videos once again, so shooting a video is not difficult. You must have seen a lot of good, very, very beautiful videos on YouTube. To start off with, you don't have to do anything. Just buy, if there's lighting problem, you can use your laptop. have a webcam, right? You have a webcam in your laptop. Use a tool, online tool, which is free, which is called OBS, the one I use. So that the software OBS, what happens is you can have your screen shared, you can play a PowerPoint presentation, and you can have yourself through the webcam. You can have yourself in the top, bottom right corner, or like I have right now. Since we've been in the lockdown, I don't have a green screen. That's the reason my background is not transparent. Otherwise, you can also have your background transparent by putting in a green chroma key. So you can have a transparent background. You can also stand and then make and then have a PowerPoint presentation being played behind. You can also add in animations to make it look more like a video, like a graphical video that is playing while you are speaking. So your background becomes transparent. If there's lighting problem, just buy a light with a stand, which will cost you around 1,000 rupees, not more than that. You don't have to think of any brand in this case. Just have a normal circular light, like it's a ring, like a light, and then you have a stand, which like a mobile stand that you also have. You can use that and just sit on a table and chair. You can make that. You can stand and make your videos, and it's very good. It's going to be very simple. Just if you prepare the script, if you prepare the PPT, just practice it out once or twice, and then just shoot it. So in a matter of 1.5 hours, you're able to produce the entire video right from scratch, where you make the PowerPoint presentation, you shoot the video, you edit the video, and then you publish it. All everything can happen in within 1.5 hours. So YouTube, very very advantages. Now, second advantage with YouTube is, for example, if you're a career, if you're just into jobs, it's not necessary that you utilize YouTube. LinkedIn is the key for you. But if you're a business, you want to generate leads or generate orders. If you are a freelancer, you want to generate leads again for your clients. Or if you are just a working professional or a freelancer who just wants to, who has some other talent or some has information obviously about its own industry and wants to earn some extra bucks, you can have a YouTube channel. Nobody's stopping you. Even if you're a working professional, you can still have a YouTube channel, but more beneficial for businesses and freelancers for generating leads. So again, keep in mind when you're producing content, your target audience, your platform you're producing for, and the current environment the people are living in. Moving on. So next is Instagram. Again, Instagram is can be used by businesses and freelancers on a very large scale for generating leads. And even working professionals can use and build their own Instagram profile and become thought leaders and become influencers. And again, just like in YouTube, if you become an influencer, you get views, you start getting paid for the views on your YouTube videos. Similarly, on Instagram, you will not get paid for any views, but you can become an influencer, and then companies can start approaching you. If you're working in a specific industry, you can start talking about that industry on Instagram. Maybe you're a coding developer and you develop mobile games, for example. So you can utilize Instagram a lot, where you can talk about the gaming industry, how a lot of people in the gaming industry are overexploited in terms of the working hours. Their pay is also high, but there is very less job security. It's a huge industry, more than it's bigger than Bollywood and Hollywood combined. So you can keep talking about that, create a story out of it, use your personal experiences also in this to produce content on a daily basis. You will become an influencer, and you can then businesses will approach you, and you can get paid. You can earn some extra money. Obviously, you will also be famous. Other than that, if you're a business and a working professional, just match the target audience. The target audience on the audience on Instagram is generally the youth. Females dominate the Instagram account, especially if you're a business, if you're a freelancer in a field which is um, targeting such an audience. You can utilize Instagram very well. Again, it's about frequency. Keep doing it. Make sure you're using good hashtags. So Instagram can have 30 hashtags in total, which you can place in the caption. You can also put it in the first comment if you want. If you don't like it, putting in the caption. Have 30 Instagrams. Don't just randomly use Instagram. Don't just use words coming into your mind as hashtags. That does not work. That's not the strategy to use. You go to the search bar of your Instagram app, just put in hashtag and start searching for relevant hashtags which you for your business. You will see a bunch of suggestions coming in from in the search bar itself. You can check it out. Just try and see which the number of posts per hashtag per page are also mentioned. So use a mix of them. Use some hashtags which have high number of posts are used more often. Also use some hashtags which are which have less number of posts, used less often. Not search much, but definitely search a little. So if you use a mix of it, slowly, slightly, your Instagram profile will also start becoming more authoritative as per the algorithm of Instagram, and you will start seeing a flow of followers coming into your Instagram profile. So now moving on, the last platform that I want to talk about is TikTok. Now, it's not necessary that TikTok might work. Like I'm not. I'm not saying that TikTok will work for career working professionals or will work for business owners or for freelancers, right? TikTok is not that platform right now. It's an immature platform. It's not mature. It's not like LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram, which are now mature and now counting on the paid advertisement, counting on they built a big user base. Now they're counting on that. TikTok has also started moving in that direction, bringing in the hashtag EduTalk, related to education was the first step. Then they also started the TikTok ads where they started earning. Now it is a new platform. YouTube. Now, if you think of it, many people might be wondering, TikTok is not the kind of audience I want to be within, right? But if you understand, even YouTube was very similar when it had initially started. YouTube was also not used for the not used in the way or a manner that we use it today. It was very different. People used to watch, normal trying to find movies on YouTube. Nothing made sense on YouTube. The content was also not really well, but eventually over a period of time YouTube become very mature platform, and whosoever had started investing their efforts and time on YouTube, creating a channel, producing content during that time, they are doing superbly well today. Because when you are there in the initial stages on a platform, the platform grows, you grow along with it. That's why I'm talking about TikTok. TikTok is a platform which you can utilize and start utilizing today, and you might reap the benefits in the long run. And these benefits are going to be huge. Benefits which you have not even thought of ever. Because TikTok is the only platform that gives you that opportunity today. It's a new platform, fairly new, comparatively immature to other platforms, and that's the reason. Again, TikTok is about frequency. Since TikTok videos are like 45 seconds, 1 minute videos, 30, 45, 60 seconds videos, it will be beneficial if you are releasing or publishing more than one video in a day, like 2 or 3 videos in a day, and you're doing it regularly. You will see a flow of followers. Again, becoming an influencer on any social media platform will give you an edge eventually in your life, be it your career life or be it your business life. It will give you an edge. So TikTok, just make sure every social media platform that comes in, struggles a little, starts off with on a different target market, but with time expands and turns into something very different. And if you utilize and exploit and take advantage of that platform in the initial stages, you will reap the benefits, huge benefits in the longer run. So make sure you're keeping an eye on any new platforms that are coming in and being is increasingly is on very rapidly increasing their community. So try and utilize that platform in the initial days itself. So this is all about building your self brand. Focus on LinkedIn the most. I went with the priority only. Focus on LinkedIn the most for any domain, any industry, any type of profession you're in. YouTube based on your business or your freelancing work, or even if you're doing it as a working professional, just make sure the kind of content you're producing helps you build your profile. Okay. You can talk about your industry, educate, have videos of training. And then Instagram and TikTok come in, which are different platforms, very specific, have very specific needs. Not all businesses or freelancers can utilize it, nor all working professionals can utilize it, but you can definitely utilize this platform. Think in that manner. Think about the platform, think about the target audience, and think about the environment your target audience is living in. If you can follow this and produce content using this strategy and do it every day, you will definitely become a personal brand. So this is it from my side today in this video. Thank you so much. Keep subscribing and keep sharing the video.